we're definitely walking into a war zone, and we no longer know what we're walking into. We don't know who has this virus. We don't know who's been exposed. We just make the assumption that as we walk in understanding that we're possibly getting more exposure than we already have. I can't rest because I feel the sense of responsibility. I have nightmares when I'm supposed to be sleeping. I cry when I'm supposed to be resting. It's very emotional, physical. It's completely draining, and it's just taken over our lives. This is our lives. We care. We want to save people, but we can't do that if we're dying ourselves because the amount of exposure and the lack of proper protective equipment. So something's got to give, and it looks like it's us, and it can't be.
We're burnt out. We come in every day, and we're not getting support from our managers. Our government is telling us we can wear a simple bandana if we don't have a mask. Does that even make sense? The CDC, who you're supposed to look to for guidance? Everybody thinks that you have to have a fever. Well, that's what our workers are looking for. They come in there, they scan you, you don't have a fever, you can go right in. Scan you, you have a fever, go right in. But you know what? Not everybody has a fever, and that's the problem.
We could have learned that it's highly contagious. We could have learned that we needed to warn people, not minimize the level of severity so that people would think it's not real or it's not as bad. It's just like any flu. It is not. And again, we did it all wrong from the beginning, and now it's going to cost us a lot. For all I know, because I can't get tested, I'm carrying the virus and passing it along to my patients that didn't have it, because people that were in the hospital that did not come in with the virus now have it, and they're terrified. They're scared. They're wondering if they're gonna die. It's the worst feeling ever. They're alone. They only see us. They only have us. And it's the saddest thing ever. It really is. And you want to stay there a little bit longer. You want to reassure them, but we can't. So their fears are the same fears that we have, except that they're sicker than us, and it's just heartbreaking. Because that's somebody's family. That could have been my family. That could have been my father, my brother, my sister, my mom. It's terrible. It's the worst thing I've seen.